Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the cave. I am the Bearded Padawan. Before we get into things, I just want to remind you, if you like what you see in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so already. You can keep up with all the nerd content that happens on this channel. We've got some great stuff planned for you this spring. I figured it's been a long time since I built a Lego with you guys and maybe told a story or rambled for a bit, so I think we're going to do that today. What is today's set, you ask? The Royal Talon Fighter Attack from the new Black Panther movie. I actually am seeing this on Tuesday, so I'll be seeing it a day after tomorrow when this video is posted. Wow, I'm an idiot. Anyways, it comes with a lot of the main characters. Retails for around $25, $27 depending where you get it. I had some side cash and figured, what the heck. Marvel has been killing it so far, so I figured I'd pick this up since it has Black Panther, Killmonger, Nakia, if I'm pronouncing her name right, and Ulysses Klaue? It's been a while since I've seen Andy Serkis's character or heard his name pronounced. I think he was in Age of Ultron. He was. So I figured, this is like the main ship that Black Panther flies around in, so I figured, why not pick this up? I probably got all those facts wrong, but extend me a little grace. I've been busy the past couple days because Barrier Cross just had our first show of the year, which was incredible, especially since Jordan Sparta kicked my friend Dimitri in the stomach, which was hilarious, even though I missed it. Also, if you entered the Groot giveaway, stick around for the end of the video. I'm going to be announcing who won that. So, without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open and get to work with my handy-dandy pocket knife. I thought this was one of the ones where I could just, push the lid open and open it, but nope. So this thing has a walloping 358 pieces. If you've watched the past couple Star Wars sets that I've reviewed, running around that, so it shouldn't take incredibly long. Mom and I are going to go get dinner after this, and I told her that vlogs usually take me around half an hour to shoot, but I forgot I was building a Lego with you guys, so might take a little bit longer. So we've got 3 bags to work with. Directions. Let's put the box here, put the stickers over on top of that. What number is this? 3. Don't need you until the end. Oh, almost knocked stuff over. Bag number 2. So yeah, bag number 1 right here. Well, there's a lot more variety of color than the Star Wars sets, that's for sure. Most of the stuff, if you watched my birthday haul, I got the giant ATM 6 on sale. That was a lot of great pieces to sift through. It did turn out great though, so I'm not even complaining. Alright, so I hate that they fold these things up now because it's so hard to get it to stay open while I'm trying to, put stuff together. Like you can see the fold here. Alrighty, so I'm trying to think of what story I should tell you guys because I've had some really weird things happen lately. Valentine's Day was last week. As many of you know, I am a detestable, hobo-looking sack of gross who is single. There he is, Black Panther. I'll definitely do close-up shots of these figures so you can actually see them at the end. But anyways, so for Valentine's Day, Mom, this is her first year without my dad, so it's kind of a downer. But she got invited by some ladies from her Bible study to go out and have lunch and, go walking over on campus to get exercise in and stuff. So she was doing that. I had 0 plans, nobody to hang out with, just kind of doing my own thing at home. Mom did get me a giant box of cookies, though, which was really great, because, I'm a 250-pound bundle of sad. So I was just going to, chill out, eat a bunch of cookies, and, let that be my day, maybe get up, watch a movie or something. So the phone rings, and I go upstairs, because the one right up at the top of the stairs is... I disabled the one that works down here because we'd very often get phone calls, and I'd be trying to do stuff, and I didn't want it to ring. So I run upstairs, and I answer it, and when I say hello, there is a pause. I can already tell that this is going to be a telemarketer. And it's this Indian dude asking for Mr. Hawk. So instantly I'm like, alright, not only was there that pause, but you can't even pronounce my last name right. Not to mention Mr. Hawk is deceased. So I just did what Mom and I normally do. I hung up and went back downstairs. Probably about 40 seconds later, as I'm about to dive into this delicious looking box of cookies, the phone rings again. So I'm like, whatever, maybe somebody's just calling to like talk to Mom. So, did I get everything that I need? Yep. So I go back upstairs and I answer the phone. And this Indian guy had called back and was very irate with me. You know, he started off like, I answered hello, and as soon as I heard him start yelling, I knew I was in for a bundle of fun. So he starts yelling at me. He's like, why did you hang up on me? What gives you the right? And I explained that, one, you didn't pronounce my name right, so I know you're a telemarketer. Two, Mr. Houck has been deceased for a while now. And three, I don't want to talk. So he insists that I need to listen and stuff, and I question why he doesn't just move on to his next call when I hung up the first time. And he proceeds to threaten me that he will continue calling my house until somebody talks to him. So I figure, what the heck, I'm just going to mess with this guy until he gets bored and finally goes to his next call, because he's the one losing money, not me. He eventually proceeds to start asking why I'm so rude and what gives me the right to hang up. And I told him, you called my phone in my house. I am not obligated to speak to you. He didn't like that answer. So he proceeds to ask, where are your parents at? Where's your dad? At this point, I'm finally done. It's like probably a good 5-6 minutes into the call. He's like, where's your dad at? And I was like, are you dense? I just told you at the beginning of this call that he's dead. Apparently, this guy is too stupid enough and he still doesn't understand. So he asks where my mom is at, and I said, I don't know. He asks when she'll be back so he can talk to her, and I said, I don't know why you're asking, because the minute I tell her what you've been saying to me and how rude you've been, there's no way on this earth that she's going to want to talk to you of all people. So at this point, it's one of those scams. They're trying to, like, you know, con you into giving up information on your computer. And he says, well, I just want to speak to the owner of computers in your house. And I said, well, sir, I hate to ruin your day, but we use Apple products in this family because we're smart. And then he just kind of pauses for a sec. He's like, oh, well, have a good day then. It was just very bizarre, and, you know, in retrospect, considering my mom would have hung up just like I did the first time, I am glad that I was the one that had to stand there and just take that verbal abuse and also have fun trolling the guy. Because, you know, my mom needed a good day out, especially with what day it was. The next time you get a call from a telemarketer, just go ahead and mess with them. Chances are you'll get a really good kick out of it. So I guess that'll be one of my Valentine's Day presents to my mom. She was not happy with my choice of words for the guy, just because she's old-fashioned and doesn't want to deal with things. But I don't think she understood that this guy was, like, hell-bent on, you know, calling our house until somebody listened. Which I might add, I did DM Spectrum because they are, you know, our carrier for our home phone. And I asked, I was like, hey, so this happened, like, can you get my account information, if I give you my account information, can you let me know what number this was or anything, or just, like, is there anything you can do about it? And The person I was DMing told me that there really wasn't anything they could do unless I got police involved. And, you know, the Mount Vernon Police Department is not the most competent batch of people in the past few years, so I was just kind of like, frick! But, you know, the guy hasn't called back, so I really don't care at this point. I didn't realize that my camera had stopped filming because I got talking too long, so I have to retell half of my story, but it's too weird to not tell. As I mentioned at the beginning, we did play a show down at Columbus, down at Donato's basement, so since it was on a Saturday, well, I guess I need to preface this. If you remember way back, like the OG first days of me doing YouTube videos and stuff, like vlogging, there was a video that my drummer and I did where we did a taste test of a soda from Lester's Fixins that tasted like maple syrup with bacon, aka musty pancakes with a side of butthole. I'm not sorry for describing it like that because that's exactly what it tasted like, but my guitarist and I decided, since it was a weekend, we would go down way early before load-in. That way I could park by Donato's, pay my meter, not have to worry about anything since I had the most to move in. And we went down the road to High Street to Rocket Fizz, had to park and walk a little ways because there was some construction on High Street, so we kind of had to take Summit Street, go around. It was just really wonky. No sooner do I get out of Dan's car to walk to Rocket Fizz, but this grungy, inbred looking dude comes waddling up to me and says,
"Excuse me, sir, do you drink moonshine?"
And I mean, the only two words I had for this guy were, "No." And I just turned around and walked away because I was like, you know what? I don't want to get stabbed or anything by this guy. He looks like he's not all there. Rocket Fizz was fun, though. I didn't get anything because my stomach was kind of upset. But Dan got, I forget what brand of root beer, and some Cheerwine, like, cherry-flavored soda. But, you know, it was really cool seeing all the different kind of sodas and candies. I just dropped that piece. I'm very upset. I like to keep all the bags and spare parts in the boxes. So, I'm going to go ahead, since I'm hungry, and take a break from this. So when we come back, this will be probably done, and we'll just get to the announcement of who won the Groot. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my strange past week and why I'm filming this video so late. Our show last night was really sick. New song went well. It was great seeing a lot of new faces. I think there was maybe 10 or less people that I actually knew there, so it was great to kind of cut loose and, you know, go beast mode for a bunch of people that haven't heard us before. So, yeah. I'm gonna go get food really quick, so I'll be right back. Whew boy, I'm back. It's a lot later than I planned on, but you know what? Gotta do what you gotta do. So, finished bag one here, and I went to Fiesta with Mom and got a delicious
grilled chicken
burrito and some rice. Right, let's move on to bag two. No, but really, the food at Fiesta is always delicious. I feel very swollen after eating it, but that's okay. I still have a long ways to go, and I'm sure you don't want to just sit here and watch me ramble. So I'm going to go ahead and build this in peace. I'll come back when it's done, we'll take a look at it, then I'll announce the winner of the group giveaway. Alright, so here we have the ship from the Royal Talon Fighter Attack. Looks really cool. There's a cockpit here to fit someone in. There's a little hatch here where it appears to be a holding cell for some kind of prisoner. I haven't seen the movie yet, obviously, so I'll find out this week. The build is just really intricate and nice. It's a really sleek ship, has two stud shooters on the side. The 4 figures look fantastic. Just the print job on these things looks great. Makes me even more excited to see these characters in the movie. So now the big moment of this video, you're probably wondering who won this. Did I say drum roll? Well, no. So scram!
Fine.
Sorry about that. There weren't as many people that I was hoping for that entered for this, but, you know, it was a first giveaway, so I'll be a little lenient. I did take all the names of the people who entered the giveaway properly and put their names on a generator wheel and clicked, and I'm stoked to announce the person that's going home with this Walmart exclusive Groot is Tyler Ogden. To everyone else who entered, don't despair. I will most likely be doing some sort of giveaway in early spring, working out logistics of whether it's going to be Funko, something Lego, what fandom it's going to be from, I don't know yet. But really stoked on everyone who's helped support the channel so far just by spreading the word. Again, if you like the content you see, please like it, turn on my notifications, share it, subscribe if you haven't. Things are going to be a little different for the next couple weeks. I'll have a normal video for next week to put out, but the following week, which would be the first week of March, I will not have a normal video out on Monday because my band is going to Maryland to record, so I'll be gone when I would normally film prep and edit everything in post. So there won't be a video that week. Maybe I'll post something of some kind, like a small, maybe an episode of Munch On while I'm on the road. But the following week after I get back, I will post the footage from our trip. Should be a good time. Really stoked to record this new music. So with that being said, we'll see you right back here next week. I am the Bearded Padawan, and may the Force be with you.